Hey everyone, in this video we're diving into how to send emails directly from Google Sheets using AppScript, which is a fantastic way to automate notifications, reports, or any kind of communications you need to. So in this example, we're going to be building out a sheet to automatically send newsletter emails to school staff. And we've created a menu option here, and we can select send emails, and it will send our email template, filling in the user's name and update the status column once the script has finished processing. So let's take a look at how this actually works. And to do that, we need to go into extensions and AppScript. So this is the code we're going to be going through in a minute in this video to look at how we're sending emails. But first, let's start with a much simpler example and look at how you actually send a basic email using AppScript. So first of all, I'm just going to start a new file over here and select a new script, and let's just call this send mail. And then I'm going to delete this default function here and define a new function called send plain text email. And as you might have guessed, this function is just going to show us how we can send a basic plain text email using AppScript. Inside our function, we're going to define a new variable called recipient, and this is going to be who we want to send our email message to. So in this case, I'm going to send this to rweasley@gtran.uk. But of course, replace this with the actual email address that you want to use. Next, let's define another variable called subject. And this is going to be the subject line of our email. And let's make this hello from AppScript. Okay, now let's define another variable called body. And this is going to be the body text of our email message. And this time I'm going to use backticks rather than the normal quotation marks or double quotation marks. And this just enables us to define a multi-line variable. So very good for when you're wanting to define a longer message here. So let's add that in now. Okay, here is our message, and we've added a nice closing here as well. And now this is the magic line. This is the line which is going to take care of actually sending the message. So this is going to use the Gmail app, and we're going to use the send email function. And then if we use an open bracket, very helpfully, AppScript will show us what we need, what parameters we need to provide to this function in order to send a message. So we need to add in the recipient, the subject, and the message body. So let's do that now by specifying our variables we already added earlier. So there we have recipient, subject, and body. And now let's add one more line to log to the console that a new message has been sent. And we can do that using console.log, open brackets, and then either single quotes or double quotes. And let's just say email sent to, and then if we add a plus sign here, we can add in the variable for the recipient as well, so we can see that logged out to the console. Perfect, so let's save our scripts now. And now let's try running our send plain text email function to send an email to our user. Okay, and here is the email. I've just gone into my sent items in my Gmail account, and I can see the new message here which has been sent to our user. Now let's explore how to make our emails a little more stylish by sending them in HTML format. So let's define a new function, and I'm going to call this one send HTML email, and let's use open and close brackets, and then start defining our function. So just as before, we need to define our recipient and subject. So I'm just going to copy it from our first function here, and let's update the subject so we know this is a different email. So let's set this now to HTML email, and now we need to define our HTML body, which is the fun part. So let's make a new variable called HTML body, And again, we're going to use backticks, and these let us write multi-line strings, which are perfect for writing some HTML code and setting that as our variable. And in this, we're just going to use some basic HTML tags. Okay, so here is our HTML code. As I said, this is just some simple HTML code with some basic formatting to add some bold text, some italics. We can even include images as well in this if we wanted to. Next, we need to let AppScript know we're sending an HTML email. So to do that, we need to make a new variable called options and define our options object and set a property of HTML body to our HTML body variable. So let's define that now. And then, just as before, we're going to use Gmail app again and the send email function. And just as before, we're going to define that recipient using our recipient variable here. We're going to add the subject. This time, the third argument is an empty string. Since we're not using plain text, we pass in our options to tell Gmail app to use an HTML body instead. So let's define that now. And again, I'm going to log to the console that we have successfully sent an email message. So let's add that now. Email is sent to, and then let's add in the recipient again. Great, let's save this now. And then at the top, if we switch from our send plain text email to send HTML email, and then select run. And now if we go and view the email, we can see we've got some more style to our text here. So we've got some bold. We've added a link to our message as well. We could even include images too if we wanted to. Okay, now let's take this a step further. Imagine you've got a list of emails in a Google Sheet, just like we've got here, and you want to send everyone on this list a newsletter. So here's how we can use AppScript to automate that. So let's go back to our code by going to extensions and AppScript, and let's go to our main code now and have a closer look at how we've set this up. So firstly, in this top section, we're simply adding a menu item. So we're getting our current spreadsheet here, we're getting the UI, we're creating a menu called send mail, and we're adding an item to that menu called send emails, and we're telling it to run our send Hogwarts newsletter function, which we'll take a look at next. So in our send Hogwarts newsletter function, the first thing we're doing here is we're getting the active spreadsheet. And then within that spreadsheet, we're getting the sheet called emails. And within the emails sheet, we're getting all the values from there. So the first row here containing our headers will be added to the head variable. Then we're using the spread syntax to get all the rest of the data and add that to our data variable. And we're doing that by getting the sheet we've defined here. Then we're using this function or this method called getDataRange, which gets the active data range. And then once we've selected that range, we're getting all of those values. Next, we're looping through each row of the data by using the for each method. And for each row, we're getting the name, we're getting a variable for email address, and the current status. And if the status is blank, then we will send a message. If the status has been updated, it means we've already sent a message, so we're not going to send another one. And once we've successfully sent a message using the send mail function, which we've defined down here, and we'll have a closer look at in a moment, we will also update the sheet with the email sent text in a status column so that we know we've successfully sent a message to that user. And down here, this is our send mail function, and it's very similar to the send HTML email function we wrote earlier, but we added some parameters to personalize this. So as we're calling this function from another function, we are passing in a couple of variables for the email and the name of the user we're sending a message to. Within this function, we've defined the subject. We've also defined our HTML body, But also in here, just to personalize the message, we're passing in the name variable. So it will start off with that user's name. And then just as before, further down here, we've defined our options object and specifying here our HTML body. And remember, in the options object, you can also add other options here as well, such as CC or BCC, and additional options if needed. And then lastly, we're sending the email using the familiar Gmail app and send email function and passing all of our variables back to that, just the same way as we did earlier. The only difference here is we're just getting that data from the Google Sheet first. So let's switch back to our Google Sheet and let's try running our new function by going to our menu, selecting send mail and send emails, and then the script will start running and we'll update our status column as soon as it's finished sending those email messages for us. Perfect. And if I delete one of these statuses and run it again, then it will just send the message for the user who has a blank status. And there we go, it's already completed. And now if we switch to Gmail, we can see that all of those messages have been successfully sent and each user has a personalized newsletter sent from our Google Sheet using AppScript. And that's it. With a bit of AppScript, you can easily automate sending your messages from Google Sheets. So you can now send newsletters, personalized messages, or any other email communication that you can imagine. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more AppScript tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.